Good afternoon, basketball fans, and welcome to Osseo, Wisconsin for today's Clover Belt crossover games. This is the second place game here on Zaleski Sports. Columbus Catholic and Fall Creek, the Dons and the Crickets go head-to-head here in this second place game. Jason Zaleski alongside Garrett Short. You're watching the Forward Bank pregame show. Forward Bank moving our communities forward online at forward.bank and in person on North Central Avenue in Marshfield. For the Fall Creek Crickets, they come in at 20-3 overall. 12-2 is a good conference record. That got the Crickets, though, the second place finish in the Clover Belt West. McDonald, the Macs, are the champs of the West. Columbus comes in at 16-7 overall. They're 11-3 in Clover Belt East play, and all things being honest here, it had looked midway through the season that Columbus Catholic would not be playing in this game. Colby, Owen Withey were leading, had led the conference for large portions of the season. Owen Withey 0-2 against Columbus Catholic, and that brings the Dons here in the second place tiebreaker game. Again, this is the Forward Bank pregame show. Forward Bank moving our communities forward online at forward.bank and in person on North Central Avenue in Marshfield. We'll hear this from Forward Bank and back for more right after this on Zaleski Sports.
I had an employee at once ask me to prioritize family, faith, and business, and I put them in that order in particular. For each one of our employees, it's family first. You do what is best for you and your family. Then the rest of it will take care of itself. It's about making sure you make the best decisions for you and your family.
Back here to the campus of Osseo Fairchild High School, the site of the 2023 boys Clover Belt crossover games. One quick scheduling update. This will be the one and only game we will broadcast here in Osseo today. And then it's all eyes on both girls basketball and coming up here in an hour and a half, or an hour, I guess, at 2 o'clock. The puck drops in Mosney. It's Mosney and Lakeland sectional final hockey. Winner goes to state, and Tom King on the call, so you can watch that after the conclusion of this basketball game. And then we've got 4 live girls basketball regional finals. Hardware will be handed out, and then Garrett's going to be in Neillsville shooting highlights of Neillsville and Osseo Fairchild. The girls from here going to go to Neillsville later on this evening, and Garrett's going to catch highlights of that, including the plaque presentation afterwards right on the floor. I know Garrett's probably pretty excited about that. I like the trophies, right? They hand them out, you hold them up, everybody goes wild. Even though, regional final, nothing that surprising for Neillsville. At least recent history, Neillsville girls have won a lot of regional final championships. We'll see, though. Garrett will show us those highlights tomorrow morning. But again, 4 girls basketball regional final games are live tonight. You see the schedule at ZaleskiSports.com. Just click weekly schedule. But for now, it is a second place Clover Belt crossover game here at, again, we're at the beautiful campus of Osseo Fairchild High School here in Osseo, Wisconsin. And the athletic director, Andy, and the rest of the staff here, very hospitable to us. Conference Commissioner Bob Houts. See if I can find Bob, and maybe he'll join us during halftime. Who knows? See what we can come up with here for you. Again, Fall Creek Crickets, 20-3 overall, 12-2 out of the Clover Belt West. Columbus Catholic, 16-7 overall, 11-3 out of the Clover Belt East. This will be the last regular season basketball game for both of these clubs. They'll move to boys basketball playoff action next week. For Columbus, it'll be on Tuesday as the 4 seed. They will host the 13 seed Wisconsin Valley Lutheran, that on Tuesday the 28th. Fall Creek gets a first round bye. Then they will play on Friday the 2nd, March already next week. They'll play the winner of Colfax and Blair Taylor. National anthem time here in Osseo. All right, moments away from tip-off here. We'll get starting lineups and wrap up our Forward Bank pregame show. Forward Bank, moving our communities forward online at forward.bank and in person on North Central Avenue in Marshfield and locations all around central Wisconsin as we get starting lineups here first for the Columbus Catholic Dons. And it goes like this for Coach Joe Konieczny and his Dons today. A junior wears number 0, Emmett Konieczny. Back in the starting lineup, a junior, Charlie Moore, wears number 12. Junior Blake Jacoby wears 13. Senior Grant Olson wears 15. And a junior, Lucas Krecklau, wears number 22. Again for the Dons, it goes Konieczny, Moore, Jacoby, Olson, and Krecklau. Take a look over at the Osseo Fairchild, the Fall Creek Crickets here at Osseo Fairchild High School. You know, Osseo and Fall Creek aren't that far apart. I probably won't get that wrong again. Probably. For the Fall Creek Crickets, coached by Rick Storley, number 2 is senior Leo Hagberg. Number 12, another senior, Ben Kelly. Junior Isaac Steinke wears number 22. And Mr. Do-It-All Bull Volrath Jr. wears number 24. And Jeff Ritger wears number 34. Ritger is a senior. Again for the Crickets, it goes Hagberg, Kelly, Steinke, Volrath, and Ritger. Back to Volrath. Bo comes in averaging 22.4 points per game, 10 rebounds a game, and nearly 5 assists every game for these Fall Creek Crickets here in the 2022-23 season. So Volrath is a force to be dealt with. He was a force to be dealt with last year. Folks out there watching, especially from Marshfield, remind me, I'm pretty sure on this, but I believe these two teams were in the first place crossover game a year ago. I know Columbus was. I think it was Fall Creek in that first place game, but they play here in the second place game now, a year removed from that particular contest that was held in Neilsville a year ago. Opening tip. We'll go to the Crickets, and we're underway. Ben Kelly will bring it up as the crowd continues to filter in here. 2 games today, 1 game for us. This is the 1 game here in Osseo for us today. Baseline drive is good for Ben Kelly. So Kelly scores the opening bucket here, and we are underway. Dons get set up in the half court. Here's Olson. Now Moore, I said Charlie Moore back in the starting lineup. Large portions of the second half of the season, Moore has been dealing with an injury, not been a part of the basketball team on the floor anyway. But Moore averaging just under 12 points per season, or 12 points per game this season. Don's welcome back number 12. Here's Konieczny in the lane, finds an opening and shot just off. Rebound brought down by Hagberg. Yeah, so again, I'm pretty sure this was the first place game a year ago. I know Columbus was in that first place game. It sure seems like it was Fall Creek on the other side. Those of you watching on a mobile device, hit us up in the chat box. Let me know if I'm right. I'm probably wrong, but maybe I'm right. I remember the strangest things. Here's Kelly off the backboard, no good. Ball bounced around into the hands of Steinke, and one, Isaac Steinke. And this is all coming back to my memory now from last year as Fall Creek just a little bit taller, maybe a little bit tougher. And I remember rebound after rebound after rebound from the Crickets a year ago. And an offensive rebound on the missed free throw. Another rebound. And finally the Dons clear it. Olson comes away with it. Crickets with a handful of rebounds that last time down. Here's Konieczny in the lane, gets it to roll through. So Konieczny gets the Dons on the board. We're just about 2 minutes into this one. First half here in Osseo Fairchild. Again, hockey sectional final coming up at the top of the hour. Mosney Lakeland, winner goes to state. Tom King on the call, ZaleskiSports.com. And then 4 live girls basketball games all tip at 7 o'clock tonight. So your Saturday plans are made at Zaleski Sports. Here's Volrath. Worked all the way around to Hagberg. Cutting Kelly. And no, another offensive rebound for the Crickets. Jacoby, though, is going to get charged with a foul, and back to the free throw line is Isaac Steinke. Steinke will step to the line for a pair. And as he does, I'll remind you, Ag Country Farm Credit Services is a farmer-owned co-op offering a wide array of custom financing and financial services. Loans, leases, crop insurance, tax, records, they have you covered. Contact Ag Country in Stevens Point, Wausau, Marshfield, and Medford. Another offensive rebound for the Crickets. 3 on the way from Ritger. No good. And Jacoby, shortest guy on the floor, pulls down the rebound. Now Jacoby in the lane. Bounces to Krecklau. Krecklau, reverse layup is good. Crickets 1-point lead here. Couple minutes off the first half clock. Rising is Hagberg. Got that one blocked. Moore comes away with it. Charlie Moore has got the headband. He's got the hair going. Most importantly for the Dons, back on the floor. Jacoby's fouled. Foul's going to go on Hagberg, and we've got 3 free throws coming up for Blake Jacoby. And Jacoby will step to the serve pro Jamie Wenzel free throw line. Or no, he won't. What was that about? The whistle blew on the release, but say foul is on the floor, so never mind on the foul. Never mind on the free throws. Foul does go on Hagberg. I'm not Konechny and 1. Just not as smart about this as I thought I was, but Jacoby certainly was shooting the ball when the whistle blew. Emma Konechny steps to the Serve Pro Jamie Wenzel free throw line. Call Jamie Wenzel Serve Pro for the #1 choice in cleanup and restoration. Serve Pro, like it never even happened. 5 quick points here for Konechny, and the Dons take an early 2-point lead. 14:45 left in the first half. Here's Vollrath, dumped down inside. Basket no good by Steinke. Here's Jacoby. Jacoby in the lane, bounces it. Krecklau, 8-footer, no good. A rebound taken by Hagberg. Again, Fall Creek coming in at 20-3 overall. Vollrath twisting shot in the lane, no good. Jacoby comes away with it. Columbus Catholic 16-7 overall. Krecklau took a look at it 3. Here's Konechny, left hand, stops in the lane, turns, fires, hits. So 7 points now for Konechny, 4-point Dons lead, 14 left in the first. Ball worked around now, far wing to Kelly. Kelly, 3 is good. So Kelly with 5 points. There's Konechny. Jumper, no good. Vollrath rebound. And all the way down now to Hagberg. Hagberg bounces it underneath. What a find to Steinke. Leo Hagberg with eyes in the back of his head. Either that or he was giving Steinke the side eye. Here's Krecklau, and that ball was out of bounds. Konechny was saying that he didn't touch it. It was Kelly that touched it, but officials rule that it is, in fact, Crickets basketball. Quickly down come the Crickets. Here's Steinke to the rack, and 1 on the dunk. Isaac Steinke brings all Crickets fans to their feet, and a couple other people in here as well. Steinke with the jam as he's fouled on the play. And free throw good, so 3-point play for Steinke. Crickets lead by 4. Quickly now, here's Becker. They've got that last foul on number 55. That's not right. There's not a 55 on the Dons. 25 maybe is what they meant. That would be Becker on the foul. Either way, here's Konechny. Back iron. Krecklau bats it to Jacoby. Jacoby leans in. Layup is good. First points tonight for Blake. Crickets lead by a pair. 12:40 left in the first half. Here's Vollrath leaning in, and a block is going to be called on Krecklau. Well, no. Now they're going to say offensive foul. So offensive foul is going to be called on Vollrath. His first. Each side with 3 team fouls in the half. 12:37 and counting here in the first. Garrett, they shut the lights off on us up here. Jacoby 3, Vollrath rebound. That's all right. We can see pretty much anything as Vollrath gets grabbed from behind. Foul on the floor. That'll be Krecklow's first. I'm sorry, Krecklow's second. Team fourth on the Don. So Krecklow picks up one that Coach Konieczny wished that he hadn't. Vollrath on the inbound scores his first bucket tonight. That ball tipped up and out of bounds. It'll stay with the Dons. Head into Fleet Farm and get big savings on Milwaukee tools. Check out the selection of tool kits, tool storage options, and save up to $200. Get everything you need in one stop. Get it all at Fleet Farm. Ball worked around Moore, corner 3, just a bit short. A rebound taken by Jack Walden now in the game for the Crickets. Walden and Jacob Wathke. Wathke had the ball just a moment ago. Here's Steinke leaning in and hits. 10 points for Isaac Steinke, and just like that, it's a 6-point Cricket lead. Dons led 11-9 not that long ago. Moore takes a look around. Now Konieczny with it. Here's Jacoby. Nice drive by Blake Jacoby. Take a look to my left. The Colby Hornets Brain Trust standing over there. And again, it'll be Colby and McDonald coming up after this one. We will not carry that game live. You will need to be in Osseo to watch that game. So come on down. They were telling us before the game the concession stand was open. So you got that going for you. Jacoby, 3, lights it up. 1-point game. Don score on back-to-back possessions. From the free throw line, Wathke, bit too strong. Steinke, offense rebound, dish to Vollrath. Yeah, you come down, you get your concessions, and then you can stay after and you can listen or watch in person. The all-conference awards being given out, Conference Player of the Year, all that stuff. So come on down to Osseo Fairchild. It's a great gym. You walk in. I don't know, Garrett, you ever walked in here before, but you walk in and they got like the water flowing out there and into the lobby, and it's quite a display they have here at Osseo. Look, you don't get many high schools with a water feature when you walk through the front door. Vollrath, bit too strong on the 3, and we're going to get a push on Steinke on the rebound attempt. So Steinke picks up his second and will take a seat. Ben Kelly back in the game for the Crickets. And in for the Dons for the first time today, Alex Edwards wears number 5. 9:55 left to play here in the first. Here's Jacoby, 3 on the way, Timber, and we're tied at 19. So Dons can score in bunches. And Fall Creek had a 6-point lead. Now we're tied. Here's a 3 on the other side. That splashes for Jack Walden. This one's kind of turning into a 3-point shooting contest. Becker, 3, no good. A rebound to Hagberg. Here's Kelly. Dump into Vollrath. Mid-range J for Walden, no. And a rebound to Edwards. Long 3, Jacoby finds the bottom. Third 3-pointer of the half for Blake Jacoby. 13 points for Jacoby. We're tied at 22. Yeah, if the Dons can shoot like this, they can play against anybody. Up in the air that time was Kelly. Becker's going to get charged with a foul, and that'll send Ben Kelly to the free throw line for the first time here this afternoon. It's the Winter Blitz sale at Stone Innovations. With the purchase of a new countertop, get a free installed stainless steel sink or 10% off tile, backsplash, and labor. Check out the other discounts on flooring. This Winter Blitz offer is only at Stone Innovations. Check the chat box here, and nobody, I guess, knows if these two teams played last year in the first place game. Or people are just shy already this afternoon. They don't want to chat with us yet, Garrett. Maybe later. I'm pretty sure this was the first place game last year. Moore, shot fake. Konechny, shot launched. Rebound, Walden. Back come the Crickets. Here's Vollrath. Three from Walden, off the mark. The Crickets went quick, maybe a tick too quick. And fans continue to trickle in. If you're on your way, keep coming because you pay to get into this one. You stay for the whole afternoon. Just one admission fee. Here's Becker to the rack and good. Cy Becker on the score sheet for the first time. 2-point Dons lead. 8 minutes left in half number one. Dump into Vollrath. Kick it back out. Wathke three on the way. Ball tipped and Becker and physical game of basketball out there. The foul is going to be charged, though, on Ben Kelly on the rebound attempt. Good job by our officials to get in there quickly and make sure everybody's still friends. Or if not friends, at least friendly. Or I guess at least neutral. First on Kelly, each team now with 5 fouls in the half, 7:40 to play in the first. On the roll, here's Becker. Pump fake, gets it blocked by Vollrath. Back out, though, to Konechny. Moore spins. Shot, no good. Rebound taken by Walden. Here's Vollrath. Spin under the lane. The layup is missed. Putback is good. 6 points for Vollrath. Again, he comes in averaging just over 22 points per game. Konechny with a shake in the lane. And gets it to roll through. 9 points for Emmett. Dons lead by 2. Here's Kelly in the lane. Kelly off the glass. And timeout is called. Timeout on the floor. We will do the same. We're tied at 26. 6:55 left in the first. You're watching high school basketball on Zaleski Sports.
We said we're growing, and we are. Come join the Crystal Finishing family. We're looking for experienced industrial maintenance mechanics, CNC fabricators, all driver positions for our freight team, as well as skilled and general production. We know the importance of a work and life balance. Our shift options and flexible schedules set us apart. Our pay ranges from $17 to $43 per hour depending on your skill level. We're proud to be a family-owned company that is committed to our community, team members, and the growth of our business. Call or jump on our website to learn more.
You know better when you see it.
All right, 1, 2, 3.
But sometimes it's a little harder to tell what better looks like, and you could use a little help.
Thanks, Mom.
Security Health Plan. Everything you need in a health plan. Everything you'd expect from a good neighbor.
Back here to Osseo Fairchild, coming out of a Crickets timeout. 26 all here in the first half. 6:55 to play before halftime. Jason Zaleski, Garrett Short here in Osseo. And then I think I'm heading off to Edgar. Had a couple scheduling changes today. But my belief is I'm heading back from Edgar, waiting to hear from our scheduler to make sure that's true. Games in Neenah, St. Mary Catholic, and Auburndale later tonight. Here's Moore for three. Got it. Charlie Moore back in the score sheet. Matt Dickinson and Cale Jacoby handling Auburndale at St. Mary Catholic. Be Gene Delisio and Steve Maves, Hortonville Marshfield girls basketball playoffs, and 1 for Jeff Ritker. My belief is Jack Weber will call Assumption and Iola. And then, like I said, be myself and Dan Ross, Joe Anderson, Edgar, and Athens. All 4 girls basketball games live, 7 o'clock tonight. We'll hear more about girls basketball coming up at halftime. And just female student athletes in general. Something special for you at halftime. Crickets fast break. It's going to end up in a 3 attempt from Hagberg. Leo Hagberg scores for the first time tonight. Crickets lead by 2. Under 6 left in the half. Charlie Moore, 3, just short. Rebound brought down by Jeff Ritker. Three on the way is good for Ritker. 5 points for Ritker in the half. 5-point Crickets lead. Tied at 26 coming out of that Fall Creek timeout. Here's Becker turnaround jumper. Hagberg. Back to Kelly. Now around they go. Walden, 3 on the way, short. Edwards runs down the rebound. Dons push up. Here's Jacoby. Jacoby on the ball fake. Floater high in the air. No. Ball tipped out, and it's going to end in the hands of Konechny. Coach Konechny tells his Dons, keep the ball moving. Over the top of the It's like a 3-2 Crickets defense. Ball tipped around, and Vollrath comes away, then stolen right back by Becker. Here's Becker on the run out. Layup is good. Steal and bucket for Cy Becker. He's got 6. And it comes to Vollrath. He gets doubled. Vollrath twisting, turning. Basket is good. 8 points for Vollrath. Becker finds himself open at the free throw line. Couldn't get that to settle in off the heel. Under 4 to play in the half. An offensive foul as Jack Walden took off like a 747 over at the International Airport. But he ran over one on the way. And that one is a little slow getting up in the way of Cy Becker. Becker's going to come out. Olsen's going to come in and let Becker get himself put back together. Thanks to our game day sponsors, Hawkins Ash, Draxler Transport, Woodfield Inn and Suites, and Rem's Funeral Home. Crickets lead by 3, 3:45 to play here in the first. Moore, now Konechny. Again, Don's look on the outside of that zone defense. There's Olsen, and inside, that'll go off of Ritker. It'll stay with the Dons. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there. Get a free quote from Carrie Vanner at State Farm on auto, homeowners, renters, and more. Marshfield residents find Carrie Vanner at State Farm on Facebook to get started. Konechny into Olsen. Jacoby, long 3, Timber! Jacoby, his 4th three-pointer of the half. He's got 16. 16 of the Dons, 36. We're tied at 36. Into Steinke. Steinke, no. Gets his own rebound. Put back and 1. Isaac Steinke, he has had a couple of and 1s here in the first half. 12 points for Steinke here in the half. Purple Mountain Solutions, your go-to partner in assisting with all facets of your supply chain. Purchasing, warehousing, transportation, public, private, or medical sector, you know you can depend on Purple Mountain Solutions to get it there safely and efficiently. Steinke, free throw is good. Somebody yelled out short. It was not. It was good. Steinke 3 of 5 from the line here in this first half. 12 points for Steinke. Olsen moves on the baseline. Ball worked around. Moore, 3 on the way. Got it. Charlie Moore's second three-pointer of the half. We are again tied here in Osseo. .235 left in the half. Here's Hagberg, now inside to Steinke. They go high-low to Vollrath. Vollrath works on Olsen. Ball tipped around. Jacoby will get the rebound. So Dons limit the Crickets to one shot that trip down. And if they can shore up some of the rebounding difficulties they've had here in the first half, kind of think of what might come in the second half. We're tied here now at 39. And that's with the Crickets' multiple offensive rebounds. Jacoby gets it right back, just a bit long on the 3. Hagberg pulls it down. Into Steinke, got that one batted away by Becker. Olsen, now Jacoby. Dons call the play. Working around the top of the Cricket zone defense. It's more like a 2-3 now as Konechny for 3. 12 points for Emmett. Dons lead by 3, 1:20 left in the first half. There's Vollrath. Now Kelly launches a 3. That one's short, and ball is, they say, last off of Becker, and will stay with the Crickets. In for the first time today is number 14, Nathan Kurtz, a sophomore. Steinke, 2 fouls, going to take a break probably until halftime. 1:09 left to play here in the half. Hagberg bounces it into Kelly. Back out Ritger. 3 on the way. And that one off. Becker with the rebound. The Dons again clear the glass defensively. And Jacoby, baseline drive, floats it, hits it. Blake Jacoby having himself a half. 18 for Jacoby. 40 seconds to play here in the half. Dons look like they'll take a halftime lead. We shall see. Here's a 3 on the way from Hagberg. That one rattles around and out. Offensive rebound, Vollrath, and he's pushed from behind by Jacoby. And that will put the Crickets, or the Crickets are already in the bonus. 8th team foul on Columbus Catholic. And Hagberg had lined up to inbound it, but that is a free throw coming up for Bo Vollrath. Free throw for Vollrath is no good. Rebound Konechny. So Dons survive the foul there. 25 seconds to play. Here's Olsen in the lane. Floats. No good. Rebound Hagberg. Time for the Crickets to score. Get a bucket here before the half. 13 seconds. Crickets will hold for 1. Hagberg dribbles it. Now bounces into Vollrath. 5 seconds. Vollrath over a heap of players. And 2 free throws coming up for Bo Vollrath. Find your next career path with just a phone call to Express Employment Professionals with locations in Wausau, Stevens Point, and Marshfield. No matter where you are in central Wisconsin, save yourself some time. Find your next employer at expresspros.com. 9 points for Vollrath here in the half. Again, he comes in averaging 22 points per game, 10 rebounds, and about 5 assists per game. Do it all, Bo Vollrath. Now 2 of 3 free throw shooting here in this half. Dons go 2 seconds. Good if it goes from Konechny, and it does. Emmett beats the buzzer to end half number 1. Dons fans come to their feet, applaud their Dons heading off the floor. And we have reached halftime here in Osseo. Halftime score, Columbus Catholic 47 and Fall Creek 41. We'll take a 2-minute commercial break, bring you back for some halftime stats right after this on Zaleski Sports.
Need a new mattress? Mall Furniture in downtown Marshfield has mattresses, and you can save like never before. We have stacks of mattresses. Save big on the huge selection of factory liquidations and closeouts, one-of-a-kind items, and mismatched fabrics. Save on special purchases and rollback pricing on two-sided flippable mattresses. Big discounts on adjustable bases and even clearance pricing on floor models. Bring your truck or trailer and take it home today. If you ever needed a new mattress, now is the time to stop into Mall Furniture on 9th Street in downtown Marshfield.
Nasonville Dairy, family owned and operated, bringing you fresh cheese curds made daily, along with many other varieties of Wisconsin-made cheeses and treats. Don't forget to check out our cheese and sausage trays for your upcoming parties and cheese and sausage gift packages for the holiday season or any other special occasion. Nasonville Dairy, located just southwest of Marshfield on U.S. Highway 10, NasonvilleDairy.com.
Now more than ever, it's crucial for your business to be able to ship your products safely and efficiently, both near and far. Purple Mountain Solutions is your local specialist for logistics and supply chain management in both public and private sectors. Bringing years of leadership, excellent attention to detail, and a dedication to the job at hand is what keeps Purple Mountain Solutions the leader in transportation, logistics, supply chain management, and warehousing. Get your products right where they need to be and put your trust in a business you can trust. Purple Mountain Solutions.
Really got to understand what a nurse is. Do they focus on you? Do they make sure that you're comfortable? And that's what Shai has. It's the connection that he has, my best interest in mind, always.
Why wait another day? Let's take the next step together towards a better life.
We come back here to Osseo Fairchild, where it is halftime. Columbus in the second place Clover Belt crossover game. Columbus Catholic leads the Fall Creek Crickets 47-41. And I want to mention something here that is certainly near and dear to us here at Zaleski Sports, and that is female student athletes and an ongoing campaign of See Her Greatness. Wheelers Chevrolet GMC is proud to support all area female student athletes. Whether in the classroom or on the playing surface, Wheelers Chevrolet GMC sees your greatness. Please join Wheelers Chevrolet GMC in the gym and around town and congratulate all female student athletes and let them know that you see their greatness. Around here we broadcast boys sports, girls sports, whatever it is. Treat them exactly all the same, and because we believe that's what we should do in doing that. And again, I've mentioned now a few times, we got 4 girls basketball playoff games tonight. We had 7 last night and 4 tonight. So, and then, 2 or 3 on Tuesday night. And then we'll have the same thing next week for the boys and the girls. But, this week, the girls basketball playoffs start early. And we certainly enjoy seeing the greatness of female student athletes. Again, Wheelers Chevrolet GMC is proud to support all area female student athletes, whether in the classroom or on the playing surface. Wheelers Chevrolet GMC sees your greatness. Please join Wheelers Chevrolet GMC in the gym and around town and congratulate all female student athletes and let them know that you see their greatness. Take you to halftime stats here. First for the Fall Creek Crickets, and leading the Crickets in scoring is Isaac Steinke. Steinke with 13 points in the first half. Bo Volrath with 10. Ben Kelly has 7. 5 points for Jeff Ritger, and the 3-point field goal each for Jack Walden and Leo Hagberg. The Crickets trail by 6 at the half. They are 5 of 10 from the free throw line, so you look for those missing 6 points, and you find 5 of them from the free throw line in the first half. For the Columbus Catholic Dons, they lead by 6 here in the first half, leading all scorers. Blake Jacoby, 18 points. He's got 4 3-pointers to go along with those 18 points. Emmett Konieczny, a pair of 3-pointers. He's got 15, including a 3 at the buzzer to end the first half. 6 points each for Charlie Moore and Cy Becker, and a bucket for Lucas Kreklau to round out Columbus Catholic scoring. Columbus took 1 free throw in the first half. That was Emmett Konieczny. He made it. So the Dons are 1 of 1 from the free throw line. Again, Fall Creek Crickets 5 of 10 free throw shooting. And we'll see what transpires in the second half. Again, I mentioned the schedule for the rest of the day. We got hockey coming up in a half an hour. It'd be Mosney Lakeland Winner goes to state. The 4 girls playoff games at 7. Find that schedule at ZaleskiSports.com. Just click weekly schedule. Take another break here at halftime. Be back for more right after this on Zaleski Sports.
Snow piles up quickly. Remove it just as quickly with Kubota subcompact and compact tractors. Our #1 selling tractors are built to take on winter with front and rear mount snow blowers, blades, and rotary sweepers. Get select Kubota subcompact or compact tractors for 0 down, 0% APR for up to 60 months and save $1,000. See your local Kubota dealer today.
Your local Kubota dealer is Chili Implement, located 1 mile north of Highway 10 in Chili.
For years, our Store Innovations customers told us they love our countertops, but only wanted to deal with one company for their entire kitchen project. Well, we've heard you. So now Store Innovations can give you a brand new kitchen with the same high quality products, selection, expertise we've been giving you for years. And now we can give you that brand new kitchen in just 1 week. After sitting down with our designers, picking out cabinets, countertops, and flooring, it will only take us 1 week to install everything. Store Innovations, new kitchens in just 1 week.
What Heartland Farms is a large potato and vegetable operation. Who Heartland Farms is a group of hardworking, dedicated people who have a common vision.
Heartland Farms is an accumulation of individuals who came from family farm backgrounds, grew up on family farms, and now have come together as one larger team to own and manage a much larger farm enterprise.
Wondering what to feed your team after work, the game, or this weekend? Chips Hamburgers in Marshfield and Wisconsin Rapids has tasty, char-broiled burgers for any hungry appetite. From the classic hamburger to the famous Chips Champ and everything in between, check out our daily specials. Stop inside to enjoy your meal with comfortable seating. See our complete menu of burgers, hot ham and cheese, hot beef, chicken and fish, fries, rings, curds, and ice cream served year-round. In a hurry? Same great menu in the drive-thru. Chips Hamburgers in Marshfield and Wisconsin Rapids. (47-41) here at halftime. Got about 2.5 minutes left before we start half number 2 here at Osseo Fairchild. Again, Jason Zaleski, Garrett Short here to bring you the second place crossover game. The first place crossover game will be seen by you in person here in Osseo, and I think that's the only way. I see the school does have a camera hanging next to us. I don't think it's on, though. I don't see the green light for on. So come on down, and you can watch Colby and McDonald and take in some in-person high school basketball, and then stay for the awards ceremony afterwards. We're going to head off to all the girls' basketball games I told you about. Got a busy rest of the day here at Zaleski Sports, as we look forward to all of that action. I'm taking a look at the Columbus Catholic schedule coming into this one. Columbus has won 3 straight coming into this game, and 5 of its last 6. Those 5, Owen Withy, that was a good win. Loyal twice, Greenwood and Gilman. Gilman with no wins on the year. Greenwood with just a couple. The level of difficulty in that 5 of 6 has not been that high, but the level of difficulty here is. That's why I bring it up. Again, Fall Creek 20-3 overall, and Columbus Catholic in this, they're both teams. This last tune-up game before the playoffs. Columbus begins its playoff trek on Tuesday at home against Wisconsin Valley Lutheran. Fall Creek will need to wait till next week Friday, and they will await the winner of Colfax and Blair Taylor. So, but yeah, the level of difficulty in some of those games for Columbus coming down the stretch, not very high. But this one, you've got to be impressed. Dons with a 6-point lead over a team that's 20-3 overall, and a Division IV team at that, playing in Division IV postseason. We'll take one more 30-second break, and it'll be the start of second half basketball right after this on Zaleski Sports.
At Bauer & Fine Business Technologies in Marshfield, our company has been serving Central Wisconsin since 1955. We're still locally owned and believe strongly in supporting the communities that support us. If you're a current customer, thank you. If you're not a current customer, we'd love to work with you. Let's talk about copiers, printers, postage meters, and network services. Give us a call today at 800-288-2712 or visit our website at b-bt.com. Bauer & Fine Business Technologies. Better business together. All
right, the horn is here, and second half action to be the Dons' possession arrow. They will inbound with a 6-point lead here to start half number 2. Crickets break their huddle. And off we go. But, Don's getting a 6-point advantage here to start the second half. Coach Konechny will take that every time. Again, he took 18 points in the first half from Blake Jacoby, 15 from Emmett Konechny. If those two are able to keep up that pace, the Dons are going to be tough to beat here in the second half. Considering already up by 6, Olsen took a look at a 3, passed on it. Now Moore bounces into Krecklau. Now Olsen, wide open 3, got it. Grant Olsen scores for the first time here tonight, and the Dons now out to a 9-point lead just seconds into the second half. Here's Vollrath inside, got that one knocked away by Olsen, but picked up and cleaned up by Ben Kelly. Konechny, shot fake. Ball hit the bottom of the rim and through the net on its way to Krecklau and never got there. Vollrath stops. Kelly a couple steps and gets it to fall through. So back-to-back buckets for Ben Kelly. Kelly now with 11 here this afternoon. The third Cricket into double figures. Konechny, rise, fire, timber. Another 3 for Konechny, his third, now 18 for Emmett. Steinke, here's Kelly. Kelly's been on fire, gets it blocked though by Krecklau. Out now to Konechny. Konechny, hop, now Krecklau on the follow is good. Nice job there, Lucas Krecklau running the floor, making himself available on the fast break. 10-point Dons lead. Still 16 minutes left here in this final half. Vollrath now bounces around inside, takes Olsen to the rack. Good basketball game here this afternoon. Those of you that didn't make it to Osseo, 1, we're glad you're watching. 2, though, should have been here. Because sometimes you come to the game and Garrett might point the camera at you. People seem to like that. Most people. Here's Moore, curling, kick back out to Jacoby. Jacoby spin. Nothing doing there. Nice job, Steinke, to cut off the Jacoby drive. Dons will reset. 15:20 to play. Dons lead by 8. Konechny, long 3, got it. 22-footer for Konechny. Dons with its largest lead here tonight. They lead by 11, or I should say this afternoon. It is only 140. It's going to be the second time in consecutive days that I leave a gym with the sun still out. That ball tipped around, it'll be who? It'll stay with the Crickets. Called a Marshfield Tigers boys basketball game that tipped at 4 yesterday, and I left the gym at 5:15. The sun was still out. I haven't left a basketball game this year with the sun still out. But I'll do it again today. I'll leave Osseo probably in the next 45 minutes, and the sun will still be out. It's a great way to live. Moore hits the ground hard. Kelly follows his shot. He thought it was short, but it tripped over the front side of the rim and in. Interesting possession there for the Crickets. Konechny works hard. Kick it out. Olsen, 3 on the way. Rims in and out. A rebound to Wathke. Cutter there was Wathke. He's fouled. Jacoby commits the foul. Wathke is going to go to the free throw line.
Jacob Wathke at the line, shooting 2.
2 free throws coming up for Wathke. Time to remind you that H&S Manufacturing in Marshfield is hiring. H&S offers top wages along with a very generous benefits package. Get dental, health, life, disability, 401k, cash bonuses, $2 shift bonus, and a vacation plan that has you earning it on day 1. Looking for welders, painters, and assemblers, both first and second shift. Apply online at hsmfgco.com. That's H&S Manufacturing of Marshfield. Wathke splits the pair. Dons lead by 8, 14-15 to play. There's Konechny from the elbow. That one off the mark. Kelly looks inside to Vollrath. Now gets it to Vollrath on the baseline. Skips it all the way over to Wathke. Now inside. Good feed there to Steinke. First points of the half for Steinke. He's got 15 today, this afternoon, whatever time it is. There's Moore. Bounces it to Olsen. Olsen had some space in the lane. Now ball worked inside to Kreklau. Kreklau works on Steinke and can't get it to go, but an own goal as that goes off of the fingertips of Hagberg. It'll be Kreklau that gets credit for the basket. Mentioned hockey coming up at the top of the hour. That's where you see the own goal most of the time. But we just saw one here. That's all right. Hagberg fires back, makes up for it at least on that transaction. Unfortunate there for Leo Hagberg. 5-point Don's lead. Timeout on the floor. Back for more basketball after this on Zaleski Sports.
At Express Employment Professionals, we place people from all walks of life in all kinds of jobs.
Hi, welcome to Express. Please sign in and have a seat.
Great, thanks. Great, thanks. Great, thanks. Great, thanks.
Witness the difference of a Catholic education at Columbus Catholic Schools.
I think everyone should just know what makes this place special.
Come and see. That's just what the Lord always said, and put your toe in the water. There are great schools, and it's a good fit. I'd always want them to come and to just feel the goodness and the family atmosphere.
I invite everyone just to come in and see what it's about and to see if it might be right for them and their family.
We invite you to schedule a tour today.
Back here to Osseo Fairchild High School. Easy for me to say. 5-point Don's lead. The Crickets have responded here a bit. Don's had led by as many as 11 here in the half. But with the ball and a 5-point lead, 13 to play. Jacoby turns the corner, stops, hesitates, can't get the layup to go. Rebound, Isaac Steinke. And Steinke coming in averaging 7.6 rebounds per game. He's had that here today. There's Olsen. Don's on the run out. Here's Konechny to the rack and good. 23 for Emmett Konechny. Poor PA announcer keeps calling him Nowitzki. That's Dirk, right? That's a different guy. Yeah. And Olsen gets fallen on under the basket. The foul's going to go on Vollrath. It's a little bit incidental, but Vollrath's body knocked Olsen to the floor. Certainly nothing malicious there. It's just the way the world turns sometimes. Message comes in, says, "Happy birthday to Darius McChestnut." I don't believe that's a real person. I've kind of unfigured that before. There's Kreklau with the bucket. Because what'll happen, Garrett will watch us here. It says, "Happy birthday to Darius McChestnut," and then somebody with a username of Darius McChestnut then comes in and says something else. I think it's all a scam. Could there really be a name Darius McChestnut? I don't think so. I'm dumb, but I'm not stupid. It's Jacoby, and that one tipped into the girls sitting there in the front row. I was going to ask you, Garrett, you go to some of these games. Kids in the front row down there, Colby? You don't recognize them? Maybe McDonald, I don't know. And they could be, because this is a conference meet, so they'll give awards for all the teams in the conference tonight. Could be just from anywhere, I guess. But they're all packed in there really tight on the front row. So whoever they're here for, they got the best seats in the house. Kreklau, basket. Kelly Now down to Vollrath. Vollrath gets tripled. Back out to Kelly. 3 on the way, short. And a rebound brought down by Becker. Yeah, that time Vollrath got triple teamed. Don's 11-point lead, matching its largest of the game. Under 11 to play. This one's stolen away by Hagberg. Hagberg, Jacoby, speedy, and interrupts the layup just enough. And last touched by Krecklau. Coach Konieczny and the Dons fans, everybody says, wait a minute. But the officials are going to talk about it. Our third team on the floor is going to come in here and make sure of what everybody saw. All three continue to converse. Talk continues here on where the possession is. There were 2 hands in there, and it's going to go to the Crickets. Or 2 sets of hands anyway. 10:51 to play. So Hagberg will set the Crickets offense. And travel is the call on Walden. So Dons thought they should have had the ball a moment ago. They have it now. And they have it up by 11, 10:40 to play. Second place, Clover Belt crossover game here this afternoon from Osseo Fairchild High School. Jason Zaleski, Garrett Short here. Becker in the corner. Hard charging Konieczny comes to collect the ball. Konieczny now goes to work. Outside kick. Olsen. 3. No. Becker with the rebound. Konieczny on the baseline. Jacoby will run it down in the corner. Now Jacoby puts on a move. Krecklau moving, pivoting, shooting. Free throws coming up for Lucas Krecklau. Hard working Krecklau that time down. Krecklau now will step to the Jamie Wenzel Serve Pro free throw line. Call Jamie Wenzel at Serve Pro for the #1 choice in cleanup and restoration. Serve Pro, like it never even happened. First for Krecklau is good. 9 points in the half for Krecklau. He's got 11 tonight, looking for 12 here on the free throw. And 12 he has with 10:06 to play. Dons increase the lead. They now lead by 13. Ball fired inside to Vollrath and finds Steinke. Again, Don's defense collapsed on Vollrath, but able to find Steinke on the weak side. Konieczny's pass gets dislodged. He finds it back, though, and hits the layup. Inside now to Vollrath. Again, the defensive help came. Now inside again, Vollrath. Turns. Layup is good. Vollrath got better position that time. It was a good kick out by Vollrath and then asked for it back. And as that was all happening, he gained himself another 3 feet towards the basket. 11-point Dons lead. 9 to play. Fourth quarter here in Osseo Fairchild has begun. Konieczny picks up the loose ball. Now Olsen. Olsen off balance. Now will drive. Olsen, left hand, too strong. Vollrath trips, gets it back, hands off to Hagberg. Now Hagberg, 3, no good. And rebound to Olsen and the Dons. Again, the Dons have really cleaned up the rebounding since their first 10 minutes of the game. The Crickets were owning the offensive and defensive glass. That has been shored up for the most part by the Dons. Vollrath all the way in and one. Bo Vollrath. Krecklau will get charged with the foul. 16 for Vollrath. Crystal Finishing Systems is a family-owned business now hiring for both their Weston and Mosney locations with openings in manufacturing, fabrication, management, customer service, and much more. Join the Crystal Finishing team. Learn more at 8:23 on the second half clock. Volrath makes good on the three-point play. He does have 17 now this afternoon. I'm not going to get that right. Here at Zaleski Sports, we do well over 1,000 games a year, most of them at night. Here's Jacoby. First points in the second half for Blake Jacoby, and with that bucket, he's got 20. Game leader here so far. Stolen away by Konechny. Here's Konechny still with the basketball. Now Jacoby, layup. Don's offense in transition, 12-point lead. 7:40 to play in the game. Steinke had good position there. Becker couldn't do anything about it. The only option Becker had was to commit a foul, and that was not of any interest. Becker now in the corner. Jacoby turns and shoots. No good. Jacoby looked for a passing partner, none to be found. Well, my best skill is shooting a three. There's Kelly in the lane, and nice move there by Ben Kelly. Kelly with 15 here this afternoon. Olsen looked at a curling Becker, now out to Moore. Now here's Konechny spinning in the lane, firing, and 2 free throws coming up for Emmett. Wanted the three-point play, or at least the and one. Back to the Surf Pro Jamie Wenzel free throw line. Call Jamie Wenzel at Surf Pro for the #1 choice in cleanup and restoration. Surf Pro, like it never even happened. Konechny hits on the front end. Nobody knows potatoes in Wisconsin quite like Heartland Farms. With roots in Amherst, now based in Hancock, this 5th-generation potato and vegetable farm produces many varieties of chipping potatoes, currently farming 27,000 irrigated acres and growing. Learn more about the best in the potato business at heartland.farm. That's heartland.farm. Kelly, three-pointer on the way, splash. So Ben Kelly letting it up here in the second half. 11 points for Kelly in the half, 18 on the game. And a 5-second call. So good defense there by Jeff Ritker and the Crickets. The 5-second call is going to give the ball right back. Crickets down by 7. Just over 6 minutes left in the game. Could be a turning point here for the Crickets. See what they do with it offensively. Kelly looks inside, now bounces it and then stolen away by Moore. Defense given right back by the Dons. Into Jacoby, and the run out for Blake. Jacoby now picking up steam in the second half. He's got 6, 24 on the game. Into Volrath, no defensive help this time, and foul is going to be called on Grant Olsen. And Volrath will step up for a pair. For the best in recreational or hunting properties in Wisconsin, call Brian Roosh with Whitetail Properties. Share your goals with Brian. He'll tell you where and how to make it a reality. 715-213-4468. That's 715-213-4468. Whitetail Properties of Wisconsin. Yeah, never a bad time to start planning for the next hunting season. Or maybe you want some space out in the country. Get away from the city. So we did. Here's Jacoby, and foul is on the floor. It's going to be team foul number 4 in the Crickets. Don's with 3 fouls here in the half. This one goes on Hagberg, his second. 5:32 to play. Konechny spins, fades, and no. Rebound out to Hagberg. Into Volrath. And we've got an injured Don on the floor, and we'll take a timeout. Back for more basketball right after this on Zaleski Sports.
For over 50 years, the Dental Clinic of Marshfield has served the area with the talent and expertise of big city dentistry with a hometown feel. With our multi-specialty staff and board-certified periodontist, orthodontist, and pediatric dentist, Dental Clinic of Marshfield has solutions for our patients of all ages from 1 to 100. We take pride in being in-network with an array of insurance companies to meet the needs of our community and our patients. No matter what your dental need, the Dental Clinic of Marshfield will be there for you.
The Sports Den, located on Marshfield's sunny south side since 1975. The Sports Den has the area's best selection of outdoor equipment. Find top brands of snowshoes, cross-country and downhill skis, snowboards, swimming equipment, skateboards, and more. The Sports Den has a full-service bike repair center along with top bike brands, Specialized, Trek, and others. The Sports Den is Central Wisconsin's Fat Bike headquarters. Visit the Sports Den in Marshfield. Back here to Osseo Fairchild as the injured player Blake Jacoby looked like a leg injury of some sort. He's sitting on the bench now. So Jacoby with 24. He was the downed player. Ball last off of Konieczny. It'll be Cricket's ball. 6-point game. 5:10 to play. Mutual of Wausau Insurance, protecting homes, farms, and businesses since 1875. Visit mutualofwausau.com to find an agent near you. Into Vollrath, and Edwards nearly came away with it. Vollrath in the lane, gets his own rebound. Put back by Steinke. Steinke tips it in, and timeout on the floor. No timeout. Not sure what the whistle was. Inadvertent, I guess. Okay. So inadvertent whistle. Dons lead by 4. Crickets fans making some noise here as their team has come back. They were down by as many as 12 here in the half. Now down by 4. Crickets fans stomp their feet. Here goes Moore. Stops in the lane. Got to find a passing partner. Does an Olsen and clears the lane. Becker at the elbow. Nearly had it stolen by Vollrath. Here's Moore. Alex Edwards replacing Jacoby. Moore, ball fake, hands off to Konieczny, and foul is going to be called deep into the possession. No shot clock here in Wisconsin, but deep into the possession, foul was committed by Wafke. That's his first and team 5th on Fall Creek. 4:20 to play. The kids in the front row are cheering for Fall Creek. If they're from Fall Creek or not, I don't know, but they're cheering for them. Found that out. They're on their feet now as the action here is intensified a bit. Becker spinning on the low block, gets it out to Olsen. Here's Konieczny now. Konieczny gets it out. Moore open. 3. Splash. Big 3 for the Dons and Charlie Moore. 3rd three-pointer of the day for Moore. He's got 9. Dons lead by 7. 3:50 to play. 3 back on the other side for Wafke. No good. Rebound ripped down by Konieczny. Konieczny dribbles through traffic. Now up ahead. He'll circle it back out. Moore. Layup short. Steinke with the rebound. Coach Konieczny wanted there to be a foul. And Vollrath and 1 for Bo Vollrath. Vollrath gets fouled on the layup. Big points there for the Crickets. Spectrum Benefit Solutions with offices located throughout central Wisconsin. Spectrum Benefits Solutions is your group benefits provider for health, dental, accident, and life insurance. Spectrum Benefit Solutions works with hundreds of clients of all sizes to help you attract and retain the best employees. Find Spectrum Benefit Solutions on Facebook to get started. 4-point game, 3:30 to play. 81-77. I've had a lot of points to keep track of, it turns out. Becker, 3. Timber! Cy Becker with a timely 3-point basket. First points of the half for Becker. He's got 9. There's Kelly. Now Hagberg. 3 minutes left here in this one. Second place Cloverville crossover game. It's been a dandy. Kelly, 3 on the way, got it. Ben Kelly fires back. Fall Creek calls the timeout. 4-point game, 2:50 to play on Zaleski Sports.
Seamless, without holes, faults, or interruption. The shape of transformation. Seamless unites experience with insight. Seamless is CLA. Putting seamless into practice to help you reach unsummited heights. CLA, the seamless experience.
When buying or selling land, the biggest decision you make is choosing your representation. Whitetail Properties is the top real estate company for selling hunting land, recreational properties, and farms. Our nationwide network of sportsmen, farmers, and investors offers a great opportunity for you to capitalize on the true market value of your property. In central Wisconsin, Brian Roosh is your local land specialist and is ready to help you get started on all of your property needs.
Back here to Osseo Fairchild, Columbus Catholic in the lead, 84-80. Fall Creek coming out of a timeout. This is going to be Columbus Catholic inbounding with 2:51 left to play here in this second-place Cloverbelt crossover game. Big hello to Grandpa and Grandma Krecklau watching from Apache Junction, Arizona. And I'm going to be in Arizona in a few weeks. Maybe we'll see you there, Grandpa and Grandma. Here's Konechny. Konechny in the lane. Now Moore. 3. No. Steinke. Rebound. Back come the Crickets down by 4. Long pass ahead to Vollrath. Now Hagberg. Corner. 3. No. And rebound Krecklau. Grandpa Grandma happy with the Lucas rebound. .2:15 left. Konechny on the crossover. Can't get the layup to go on the baseline. Crickets still with life. Down by 4. Kelly, 3. No. A rebound to Becker. And Dons have done a really good job rebounding for the last 60% of this game. And they'll need to do it here a few more times. 1:50 left to play. Up by 4. There's Konechny now. Dons will take some time on this possession if they can. So the time drain underway here for the Dons. 4 points. 4-point lead, 90 seconds left. Cricket fans standing, encouraging their defense, and we're going to get a Fall Creek foul under the, or no, we're going to get a Columbus foul under the basket. An illegal screen set. Foul's going to go on Becker, so Cricket's going to get the ball back with 1:26. Each team now with 5 team fouls. That's Becker's 4th here this afternoon. Fall Creek will roll the ball up. That ball's going to roll all the way across half court. And now the clock will start 1:23 and counting. Here's Wathke. Now Kelly takes one dribble, back to Wathke, looks inside to Vollrath. Defense collapses there. Now they go other side to Steinke. He was left almost alone, and Steinke with a big bucket there. It's a 2-point game, 1:10 left to play when we come back on Zaleski Sports. Jenny Shaner, Realtor First Weber, has been a Central Wisconsin resident her entire life. That means she has the inside edge on knowing the landscape and what it takes to care for your real estate needs. Whether you're buying or selling, Jenny Shaner, Realtor First Weber, is your friend and neighbor, ready to help.
I'm Jenny Shaner, Realtor First Weber, with experience in residential and commercial real estate. Let's work together as a team for a win in your next real estate transaction.
Two-point Dons lead. Crickets call the timeout after the made basket. Coach Rick Storley right away getting that timeout called. The Crickets will put pressure all the way down the court on the Dons. Olsen into Becker. Becker now back to Olsen. Dons with some time, and timeout called. It was going to be a timeout or it was going to be a foul on Hagberg, but the Dons call the timeout. 1:02 left to play. Right after this on Zaleski Sports.
Little Sprouts is now open in Rudolph with the same great child care you know about in Auburndale. Here's Brooke Sievers to tell us about it.
The community here in Rudolph has been extremely welcoming, and we're excited to serve here just like we do up in Auburndale. Part of the process is to help out the school districts and to help the children stay, their 4K children to stay close and get services right here. We serve here in Rudolph 1-year-olds up until 12-year-olds, and up in Auburndale we serve 6 weeks old until 12-year-olds.
Our Auburndale pea pods, wiggleworms, busy bees, and fireflies welcome the Rudolph sweet potatoes, lovely ladybugs, and beautiful butterflies. Contact Little Sprouts Learning Garden on Facebook today.
Back to Osseo Fairchild. Dons inbound and cross the half-court line. 57 seconds left. Again, Dons will be in no hurry here. Crickets pick up the defensive pressure, and now the foul comes, and they're going to foul Konechny. That's team foul number 6, so Fall Creek had 1 to give. That was the 1. And now with 47 seconds left, the next Cricket foul will put the Dons to the free throw line. So 47 seconds and counting. Here's Konechny, and blocked, okay? So Wathke blocks it. Dons will inbound. 42 seconds to play. Coach Konechny calls out the inbound play. But 42 seconds. We've got a classic in the making here. 84-82. Dons will inbound with a 2-point lead. And it comes now to Olsen. Again, Dons are going to look to run some time here. They'll be in no hurry to shoot this ball. They will wait for a Fall Creek foul, and there it comes. So foul is committed by Wathke. That's going to send Konechny to the line for a 1-and-1. He's 3 for 3. Free throw shooting here today is Emmett as he stands at the Jamie Wenzel Serve Pro free throw line. Call Jamie Wenzel at Serve Pro for the #1 choice in cleanup and restoration. Serve Pro, like it never even happened. So Konechny to shoot 1. And now we'll shoot and 1. Konechny now 4 for 4 today, free throw shooting. Free throw made here makes this a 2-possession game with 34 seconds left. And he does not. So 1-possession game. Crickets can tie with a 3. They can shoot a 2, but nobody guards Kelly and can't get it to fall. Ball's loose. Putback is no good. Steinke, kick out. Here's a 3. Hagberg, no good. Dons with a rebound. Krecklau has it. He's hammered. And Krecklau is going to make the walk to the free throw line, where he's got 1 free throw coming up. A made free throw here may just put this one in the books with 19 seconds to play. Back to the Jamie Wenzel Serve Pro free throw line. Call Jamie Wenzel at Serve Pro for the #1 choice in cleanup and restoration. Serve Pro, like it never even happened. Krecklau, free throw here could possibly put this one to bed. No good. Still a 1-possession game. Back come the Crickets. Here's Vollrath. Vollrath doesn't launch a 3. 18 seconds, 12 seconds. 10 seconds. Hagberg, the other one got blocked. Krecklau with the rebound, and Krecklau is going to go back to the free throw line with 7.2 left on the clock. Dons hurry down the floor. It's team foul number 9, so another 1-and-1 for the Dons. This time Krecklau at the Serve Pro Jamie Wenzel free throw line. Krecklau. And it's a 2-possession game. This one may be over. Timeout is called. Dons will take it. We'll take our last timeout break here of the game. Back for more after this on Zaleski Sports.
We know how a bank should be at Partners Bank. Banking should be easier, treating our customers as valued and important. Services should be better with online and mobile banking and locations close to where you live and work. Loans should be quicker, and we make all decisions locally with years of experience helping people with their financing needs. Partners Bank, member FDIC, and an equal housing lender.
Partners Bank, better together.
Lucas Trucklow stays at the Jamie Wenzel Serve Pro free throw line as Coach Konechny calls his guys over and makes a plan for what is now a two-possession game with 7.2 seconds left. So free throw here, somewhat irrelevant, although Lucas would like to make it. And he does. Nice free throw shooting there from Kreklau. 5-point game, 5 seconds. Last heave for the Crickets is off the mark, and the Dons will take this Cloverbelt crossover game. Your final score, Columbus Catholic 87, Fall Creek 82. Columbus moves its record to 17-7 as they look to playoff basketball on Tuesday coming up. The 4-seed Columbus Catholic Dons will host the 13-seed Wisconsin Valley Lutheran Wolves. That game be featured live on Zaleski Sports. Time now for our Nasonville Dairy post-game show. Nasonville Dairy, fresh cheese curds made daily at NasonvilleDairy.com and in Marshfield and Curtis and other retail locations around central Wisconsin. We'll hear this from Nasonville Dairy. I'll be back with your final game stats right after this on Zaleski Sports. Nasonville Dairy, family owned and operated, bringing you fresh cheese curds made daily, along with many other varieties of Wisconsin-made cheeses and treats. Don't forget to check out our cheese and sausage trays for your upcoming parties and cheese and sausage gift packages for the holiday season or any other special occasion. Nasonville Dairy, located just southwest of Marshfield on U.S. Highway 10, NasonvilleDairy.com. All right, so we're here with Kim Hyman. Kim, Nasonville Dairy, 125 years in the making. Tell us about that.
You know, it's fantastic. It was the first plant built in Wood County back in 1885. Sal Nason and his family came here, and they started a small dairy plant. Eventually, that plant burnt down, but then they rebuilt onto this same facility, and our family moved here in the late 60s in 1968 and took it over from there, and it's been just a fantastic growth. Great community, great people we have working for us. Oh, it's an open market. It's huge. You know, the opportunity for the diversity in the cheese industry is fantastic, and you have to be that way in order to sell a lot of product. And so we've got a great group of people working on the research and development side for us. So it's been really fortunate for us. Oh, right. We have 185 farm families that market their milk through us here at Nasonville Dairy. And we are so lucky we have like the best dairy farms in not only in central Wisconsin, but in the United States, marketing milk through us. So we're just really fortunate on that side.
Actually, we started in 1968. Our father brought us here from another cheese plant in Wisconsin. We had come from the cheese business. We've always been in the business. We had moved around the state in different parts. He brought us here about that time. The plant ran 7,500 pounds of milk at that time, and now runs about 1.5 million a day. So. We originally started out with making cheddar, and now we make cheddar, Colby, Monterey, Farmers Cheese, Pizza Cheese, Quesa Blanca, Quesa de Friar, Seco, Parma, Romano, Asiago, Fontina, Feta Caseri, Cafflettieri, Cafla Graviera, as well as making some Gouda Edam and a little bit of Munster on occasion.
Back here for our Nasonville Dairy post-game show. Nasonville Dairy, fresh cheese curds made daily at NasonvilleDairy.com. And reading through some of these comments here. All right, I'll be done with that. At NasonvilleDairy.com, you get your cheese curds in Marshfield and Curtis and retail locations all around central Wisconsin. I know where I find mine. You should know where you find yours. If not, go to NasonvilleDairy.com. Even people in Arizona, they'll ship them right to you, and they're fresh when they come to your door. That I do know. Let's go through some final game scoring. Leading all scorers tonight, Emma Konieczny with 28, Blake Jacoby with 24. Lucas Kreklau also in double digits for the Dons. He had 13, 9 points apiece for Cy Becker and Charlie Moore. Grant Olson with 3 points as the Dons 87-82 winners here in this Clover Belt second place game here this afternoon. We await Columbus Catholic head coach Joe Konieczny. We expect coach to meet us up here on the track relatively soon. He's probably going to have a lot to say, though, to his guys. I thought, certainly a hard-fought win. It was a physical battle and maybe an emotional win, too, for the Dons. I had said that, Columbus had finished up winners 5 of their last 6. The only team, though, with a winning record that they had played in those with those 5 wins was Owen Withee, a team they ended up sweeping on the season. The other teams under 500, including Gilman, who hadn't won a game all year. So they were, you kind of put that into a comparison, a juxtaposition, if you will, with this game here. And Fall Creek coming in at 20-3, now 20-4. And maybe any concerns that you might have had if you're a Dons fan about, well, yeah, we won 5 of the last 6, but maybe the competition hasn't quite been there. The competition was there today, and it was big-time competition from these Fall Creek Crickets. I didn't add up all the Crickets scoring, but the 2 that matter anyway. Bo Vollrath ends with 21. Isaac Steinke finishes today's game with 23 points. Vollrath came in averaging 22.4, so he gets 21. Steinke came in averaging 11. He goes for 23. So at the beginning of the game, and this will be the first question I'll ask to Coach Konieczny when and if he arrives up here. We think that he will. The first question I'll ask him is, okay, Vollrath got his season average. Their second leading scorer doubled his season average. How in the world did you win that game? And if you talked to Coach before the game and you told him you're going to keep Vollrath at his season average and Steinke is going to double his season average, Coach probably going to say, we don't have a very good chance in this game. Yet, there were the Dons every step of the way. Again, 87-82. Columbus led by as many as 12 in the second half. They led by 6 at halftime, right? 47-41. But they had trailed for large moments in that first half. But you really got to go back to the shooting. I didn't count up all the three-pointers. Honestly, too many to count. I guess I can do it now if you don't mind me doing it right here with you. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 made three-pointers for the Dons today. So that's how you let the team's leading scorer get his season average. You let the guy in second double his season average. That's how you come away with a win here today. You hit 13 three-pointers. Did the Columbus Catholic Dons. Injury concern during the game. Blake Jacoby, who ended up with 24, is actually the second leading scorer in the game, but didn't play the final 3 or 4 minutes as he limped off the court. Will look to be some sort of a leg injury, so we'll see what happens there. Again, the Dons are in action on Tuesday, so if short turnaround, you get maybe a rest day tomorrow, maybe a shoot-around. I don't know what coach has planned. You'd like to have practice on Monday for sure, and then you're playing on Tuesday. Now, you're the 4 seed, you're playing a 13 seed, but if things get more difficult as you progress in the playoffs, and certainly things would become more difficult if you're minus your second leading scorer on the year. Again, Jacoby comes in averaging 13 points per game. So we will all find out on Tuesday if Dons hit the floor. Tuesday at home, they take on Wisconsin Valley Lutheran, the 13 seed, game that we will have live on ZaleskiSports.com on Tuesday. Again, for the rest of today, hockey is playing right now. I'm going to click on it right here on my phone and show you there are a lot of people watching hockey. There it is right there. Hockey is live right now. That is Lakeland and Mosinee. Winner goes to state. So you can imagine there's a lot of people watching that. But that's my recommendation to entertain yourself on Zaleski Sports for the rest of the afternoon. And then this evening, again, we've got 4 girls playoff basketball games live for you, all tipping at 7 o'clock. It's Iola Scandinavia at Assumption, Jack Weber on the call. Athens at Edgar, it'll be myself and Dan Ross on the call. Marshfield at Hortonville, Gene Delisio along with Steve Maves in Hortonville. And Auburndale at St. Mary Catholic, Matt Dickinson and Cale Jacoby on the call. Let's, if you would allow me, please, take a commercial break. And should Coach Konieczny join us, we'll give him those next 2 minutes here. We'll take just a 2-minute break. give Coach another couple minutes to join us, or we'll sign off. So commercials now. Back for more of the Nasonville Dairy postgame show right after this.
State Technical College. You belong here. Start your classes and get your degree right here, or transfer to your 4-year.
Mid-State Technical College. You belong here. In person at 4 convenient campuses, online or a hybrid.
Mid-State Technical College. You belong here for your Career Accelerator Certificate, a quick way to get ahead in your career.
Mid-State Technical College. You belong here. Register to start this spring.
Get started at mstc.edu.
Mid-State Technical College. You belong here.
At the Granite Shop, we take great pride in what we do. We offer high-quality natural stone granite as well as a huge selection of man-made stone. With full slabs as well as a variety of partial remnants, you'll have no problem finding the stone that was meant for you. Our high-end, high-quality granite, quartz, and marble is perfect for any kitchen, bathroom, or remodel need. We are locally owned and operated on County Road C near Stratford. We service all of Wisconsin.
Back here as we continue our Nasonville Dairy post-game show. Nasonville Dairy, fresh cheese curds made daily. NasonvilleDairy.com. Here with Columbus Catholic head coach Joe Konieczny. Coach, Bo Volrath got his season average. Steinke went double his season average, and you won today's game. Explain that.
Well, I thought we shot it well. You know, we had most of our guys for a little bit there with Charlie back. He makes things a lot easier for the guys around him just because you got to get out and guard them. And I thought Emmett and Blake took advantage of having him on the floor. You know, Charlie's stats might not be more than 9-10 points today or whatever he had, but him having to be followed to the corner really opens things up for Emmett in particular. Blake off of Emmett's driving kick, so I thought him being out there helped us a lot.
Yeah, 9 points for Charlie tonight. 13 made threes for your guys. That's what I have. Those are my unofficial numbers. So that certainly had a big part in your 87 points tonight. Speak more maybe on the offensive output and the 87 points here this afternoon.
Well, I thought we moved the ball well. We got it up quick in transition, got a few layups that way, but I thought we kept the pressure on them as far as making them sprint back. And maybe we didn't get a layup, but we had their defense a little bit, out of rhythm to start possessions and got some open looks that way. But I thought we were patient and we moved the ball sideline to sideline. Guys were passing up good shots for great shots. And when you take open shots, obviously the percentage is a lot higher. But thought we shared the ball really well. Then when it was your turn to shoot it, you did what you needed to do for your team.
Let's talk about rebounding in the first 10 minutes or so of this game. Fall Creek owned the glass, offense and defensively, but that changed after that. What was it about your guys and their commitment to getting those rebounds?
Well, they just had to physically sacrifice. Volrath is an incredible physical specimen. I mean, he's strong. He's 6'5", and he's thick and he's strong. So to ask those guys one-on-one to body him was tough. I thought we limited his opportunities with two guys on him the second he caught the ball, which prevented him from getting his own misses. And then Steinke, we really on film saw how good he was at diving to the rim off of Volrath catching, and I thought we did a good job of making them kick it out. Throw one more pass and maybe have a guy take a three that they didn't want taking a three a few times, and just lucky. Coach Durley's he's a Hall of Famer. He's as good a coach as you're going to find. So the strategy stuff only goes so far when you play a team like that. I thought we had to play well, we had to play hard, we had to play unselfish, and I thought our boys did that.
In a 5-point game, and it played a little closer than that up until those final 7 seconds, but in a 5-point game, free throw shooting is definitely a big deal. Your guys were 6 of 8 here in the second half, 7 of 9 in the game, including big free throws by Lucas coming down the stretch there. Tell us about free throw shooting with your guys.
It's going to win or lose you a close game eventually, so I thought that we did a pretty good job of getting the guys we wanted there and also knocking them down when we had the opportunity. And, Lucas did a great job there hitting those two or the one, whatever it was. I think he hit them both, but he wanted to be there, and he made it when we needed to make it a 2-possession game with 7 seconds left. So that's something that he can build on going forward, and definitely trust him there.
Let's talk about momentum now heading into the playoffs. Your Dons will host Wisconsin Valley Lutheran on Tuesday, 7 o'clock. So get down to the gym and cheer on the Dons in person. This is it's an exciting game. It's an emotional game. Sometimes in a 4-13 matchup, you may not get that same intensity. How do you keep your guys up here heading into the playoffs?
Well, I don't think you need to do the you-rah-rah stuff. I mean, if you lose, you're done. So I think we have a group of boys. Their time together means a lot to one another, and to each one of them. And I think they're going to do whatever it takes to make sure they're practicing on Wednesday. And if you're fortunate enough to win Tuesday, you try to do the same thing on Friday. And at this point, it's trying to spend one more day together, survive in advance, so to speak. And if we can get everybody healthy, I really like our team.
Coach Joe Konechny and his Columbus Catholic Dons winners here today, 87-82. Best of luck on Tuesday, Coach.
Thanks for the coverage. We really appreciate it.
Yep, you are welcome as well. Thank Coach Konechny for coming out and talking to us. And be safe on the way home. We'll see you Tuesday night. 87-82 final score here from Osseo Fairchild, and we will wrap this one up. My name's Jason Zaleski, Garrett Short on production today. We had a great time. Hope you had a great time at home. I hope you were entertained. And now to continue your entertainment, I'm telling you, Lakeland Mosinee hockey, game to go to state. It's on Zaleski Sports right now. Go watch it.